Hello everyone. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can create a random, you can say terrain kind of stuff like mountain shape or any land kind of shape. Like suppose you want to create you can say a grassland or mountain like structure that will be random. I mean, it is very difficult to uh, do this random stuff using without geometry node. So we will look into that stuff in geometry node, how we can make a terrain kind of thing or some grassland or any. As you can see, this looks like a you can say mountain like structure. So as you can see, if I go to reduce the distortion and or increase or decrease the shape, so you can see this look some surface kind of thing, some surface of any planet or any terrain kind of thing. So you can see this is how we can modify, combine, create, and do various stuff. I mean, we are here to we are free to select what type of terrain or mountain like shape we want here. So let us start. So first of all, let's jump from the scratch. So I'm going to create a new general. Okay, do not save. Okay, now here just keep it as it is. This shape, no need for this camera right now and light. So I'm just removing it. Keep it as it is. Uh, oh, not like that. Here in the Blender 3.1, you will get geometry node editor. You see, this one is totally press N so that the sidebar goes off. And now press select this item and select new. So now here we do not need this group input right now. So we are going to delete that. So to delete it, or just press X, that here you see that's gone. Now after that, what we need to do, we need to first of all need a grid like the general grid with a stick. So to do that, press shift A, search, grid right here. I mean, this grid, it will tell 1 by 1 meter size and how many vertex we want in that. And but before that, we will check join geometry because we have to combine geometry. For now, let's just assume. So we are going to connect this join geometry with this mm, group output. Now after that, we need position to set where we want to set that position, right? So to do that, search set position. Okay. So here set position. So now attach this with this geometry. Now you see there's nothing. But as soon as you attach with this geometry, you see we got a surface. When see we got a plane, and now here in this plane, we are going to increase the width. Suppose here if I want to 10 by 10, so I just do 10. Now, okay, here you see I have a surf plane of 10 by 10 meter by 10 meter. Now, here we have vertex on x3 and y on 3. So I'm going to increase this. For example, take 100, right? And also here take 100, right? So that's all the initial setup we should do to produce a node in the plane in the using geometry node, right? Now to create disturbance over this grid, what we need to do, we need a noise texture, right? So noise texture will provide you how much noise, I mean the mechanism to control that stuff. And then after that, we will to shape our terrain, we need a curve. I mean the curve to draw that, so that we can draw how much height and where we want to random shape like that. That will be helpful. So now I'm going to take that one. For now, just keep it as it is. So now take noise texture. So we have noise texture here. You see we have having noise texture, so move it 3D to 4D so that this it will look more attractive. Now after that we need to pick RGB curves, right? So better to search, you can go using manual as well. So you see RGB curves. So now we have RGB curves with ourselves. Now these the output of this RGB curves need to be combined. I mean, suppose we want to apply that curve, so on which you may say dimension we want to apply. So to do that we need a combined XYZ node, combine XYZ node. Now for example, now attach this factorial to this color. Okay, now this color, I mean this output, we want to ups and down in the z direction, because we do not want the information in the suppose we want to train, so that train will be up direction, what positive z direction here upside. So to do that we have to attach that with z, right? But the problem with this vector is that you cannot directly attach to any geometry node. You will have to somehow convert our map, right? So to do that, we need to search add vector. Go to math node if is vector math. See, we have vector math. Now this uh, our vector, this vector will go in this vector here, and to set the position we have to attach search a position. Here we go and apply this position here in this form. Now what we are going to do, whatever the information we are available here, I mean whatever the output after this you can say trick vector output, we need to attach that in the position. Okay, see what happened if I remove it, that will go on. But if I do that, you see, now we have a good noise in the Z direction, Z dimension. You can see all the vertex that we selected 10 by 10. So if you press tab here, you see. So we see only cube here because physically material that we selected was a cube, but these all the information is generating on the node. So on the runtime, on the fly actually. So now after that, uh, this does not look good, right? So what we can do now after that, we need to fix the value of scale, because we do not want that kind of bumpy thing. So we're gonna reduce the scale size. You see, once we're reducing the scale size, this is going to flatten, right? So but now you see, now if you want some sand kind of thing, like some desert or some you can say uh, not much higher plane, grassland, so you can select this plane. This will look like a plane that is not very bumpy, neither mountain, but also it can look like I would say mm, desert kind of thing, right? Now that's okay. So for now I'm going to make it 4. That would be good. Now details, we need to add more details. The more details we add, the more information will be visible and good for those. So now suppose 15, right? Now you see there's more details we are going to add on that. Distortion, how much distortion we want. So we want suppose much distortion, take it 2 or 3. 2 will be okay. Now you can see we good shape in that, right? Or you can reduce the details. It's all up to you guys how you're going to set this. Okay, now that's okay. That looks like some curvy plane kind of thing. Now here you can see this RGB curves. We can set how we want our land to be. See, this will look like a canyon kind of thing, isn't this looks, right? This looks canyon kind of thing. If you want, Okay, here you go. Draw that, right? This is more shape kind of thing. Okay, here you go. Here you go. Here you go. So you can play with that and select the way you like, right? Details are 0. You can increase the details. So you can play here whatever as per your requirement here. That will be helpful, right? Here you can see. If you don't want, flatten that. All right. Here you go. See? Oh, not that much. I'm pretty good with that. If not, I will play more here. So you just play with. It's all up to you. It was just for the introduction, for the knowledge purpose, and you can add details like 15. Uh-oh, not that much. 1 5. Uh-oh. Right, roughness, decrease the scale. No, no. Make it like zero point 0.1 or 2. Here you can see. Okay, here you go. Here. Oh, not that. Hmm. I'm good with that because this look like some mountain kind of thing that will fulfill my further information. Right. That's okay. No worry about that. Now, that's okay with that. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. Now, that's good. Now, uh, we are good to we are good here. And now, suppose we want to apply some material, right? I mean, generally, if you want to give some mountain kind of thing, so to do that, we need to go to the shader editor, right? And in the shader editor, we have our principal BSDF. Now press Control Shift T to open the texture that you want to apply. So for example, suppose I want to apply this all texture. So select all those and here you go. Make it like MOUNTA mountain TEXTURE material or whatever the way you like. And here you can also play around and do whatever you want that. That's all up to you. Now comes here. So we are going to again in our 3D viewport so that we can see our mountain. Now after that we need to apply the material, right? So to apply the material we have to search for set material. So here we go and click here and the material, whatever the material you have created, it will pop up. Select that material. Hmm. It will take some time because that's very heavy. Now drop it here. Set position. So after setting all the positions, you are applying a material, right? So here we go. We applied material. Now, if you want to see how this will look, so okay, click here, the material preview section. So you can see, this looks much better. Now, suppose you want to shade smooth, this will not work. So to do that, search SMOO set shade smooth, right? Drop it here. So it will make this one smooth. Now you can see this all the stuff. So these are related to the the thing that I selected here, right? And suppose you want to remove all those stuff, so you will have to play here with the details and you see these all are the distortion. These all are the stuff you will, if you play with it, you will get to know more on that how you can control it. Uh, as much as you want, right? Here you go, right? You see, the material will apply and certainly, okay, here you go. If you want to add more details, remove roughness, so you can play around with these stuff and whatever the suitable way for you, that will be totally applicable. I mean, whatever the way you like, it's all up to you. So this is all in the geometry node. Uh, Damn, this is awesome. I mean, when I tried this, I got to know that these are really helpful and they can make your life much easier than the normal stuff that we create in the 3D viewport, right? So uh, we need to have mastery over it. So to make things much easier in our context, right? Uh, So hope that's all for the day, and I think that will be helpful. I mean, that's not very pro kind of thing, but for the starting point of thing, you can play around with those stuff. At least you got to know how you can create the object and at least add a noise. I mean, to that will look like a terrain kind of thing. So that's all, guys. This is all I want to say. Thank you for being here. And if you think this one is good, uh, hit like, not then make dislike, right? So thanks a lot. Bye bye.